and breathing in. This is your time for meditation, so just relax and stay in your heart. And when you're in your heart, you slow down and other dimensions open up. So we're calling our guardian angel always first. She's your higher self and the one you always work through when you want to connect to spirit. Your higher self knows what to do and who you're connected with and what you're doing in your life, for she wrote your life with you before you incarnated. As she works for a higher team, the archangels, and all those of Source Creator in the light. So see your guardian angel before you now, bringing you a crystal and wearing a particular colour or robe of light. As this robe represents the ray you're working with or came to earth in, as we travel in rays. Your soul travelled here on a ray of light governed by an archangel. And all rays of light come from the sun. Some of us come from other suns. The central sun is the Pleiades, which is our sun's father. And the great central sun is Sirius, like the grandfather sun. The great central sun goes on to Arcturus. Great central sun, Antares. Great central sun is Orion, all the way to galactic core. And all these beautiful suns radiate colour, which is light and sound, frequency, energy. And on 2012, on Earth time, all these suns were in an alignment. And some of the beautiful codes are still travelling to Earth from this alignment. Codes are light particles, filaments of atoms, rays of light, golden codes, which we receive as information or healing. So much light is coming to our planet now from this alignment, affecting the whole solar system. As we welcome into our solar system the planet Nibiru, some call it Planet X, which travels around our sun and Sirius, our sun's twin or grandfather, every 3,600 years we have a cycle from Nibiru. This is just coming past at the moment. Causing Earth to go through a great change. All the beings, the animal kingdom and the land feel a shift as this magnetic planet goes by. It's in the prophecies. And many of us are here on the earth to receive the awakening from it. Seven billion souls, groups of souls, monads, soul mates, soul groups, twin souls, soul families, earth families, we're all here again. Because it's an important time to be on the planet. Mother Earth hasn't carried so many souls at once before. And there's a queue of souls wanting to incarnate here. But we are full. As Metatron gives every planet a certain number or figure of souls allowed on each planet. Everything's mathematically in divine order, designed by the hierarchy of the heavens, angelic choirs, which we call God, the creator source of all, who even knows how many hairs you have on your head, how many cells in your body, is all designed mathematically in divine order. So we call in the archangels now of the rays of light to stand around us, creating a beautiful golden temple, white marble and crystal with gold inlay, intricate patterns painted on the stone, in flowers and codes and stars, as we sit inside this beautiful temple. We see that we're sitting on a floor on satin cushions of pink, white, pale blue, with gold and silver, purple, ruby, beautiful cushions all around the temple. And the clear floor is a rose quartz slab. The ceiling is a dome with an enormous seven-pointed star painted on it in gold for us, connecting us to the Pleiades, where many of us have called it home and still hold a place in our heart called home. Just as we call Earth home, as we have been here many times too, so the archangels gently draw curtains around the temple while we gently lift off and head towards Venus. The temple slowly spins as we lift off into a Merkaba shape, like a star. And we travel to Venus, passing the moon, our beautiful moon of a silver light, who works with the water system of our planet. We think it works with the water element, but it works with all the elements. We just haven't come into the awareness yet. what else the moon does. With the earth, fire and air elements. It moves the clouds too, for clouds are water. Creates the wind. But science is still yet to work out with weather patterns the effects from the moon. As we travel on to Venus, we see a beautiful soft pink planet with an aura of white mist before us. And getting closer, it turns into a lavender with soft hues of pale blue in the air as we touch down on what looks like grass, yet it's softer and almost sugar-coated with crystals on it. It's different to the earth grass, which is harsher. Our temple lands safely and the curtains open. We look around and see the most beautiful landscape on Venus as we step out onto it, down 3 steps, touching our bare feet onto the land and grass of Venus. Many of you have been here before. Many of your ancestors come here after they pass away on earth to have a rest, as it's the planet of relaxation, restoration of the soul, and divine love. As we look around, we see in the distance crystal cities, amazing diamond-light cities and structures far ahead in architectural design than that of Earth's. We walk towards this beautiful diamond cathedral, tall city, and are greeted by some Venetians. Paul, the Venetian, comes forward with his twin flame and soul group, as he is a master for Earth at present, doing service with the third ray of a pale blue, bringing art and design to Earth. So he greets us first, as he knows where we're from. Taking us into this amazing diamond city. We enter the doors that are tall in an arch shape and are given a white robe for protection. As we go into this enormous room with crystal floor and walls, windows, almost like mirrors. As we walk up to one of the windows each, there are 12 windows, which are really mirrors. And as you gaze into this mirror, you see a reflection of yourself when you lived on Venus, and how beautiful you are. Although more ethereal, you glow. You recognize yourself as a Venus being, a goddess of Venus, like a queen of cups. And as you walk now to another mirror, you see in the reflection your twin soul, your true love. your eternal flame, the other half of you, as you look into another mirror. Note the color of his hair and eyes. As he appears in his Venetian body also. And breathe that in, for this is where you can connect with him. And if he's not on the earth plane at this time, he may be in the spirit world or living on another abode. But at least you've connected with him, as one day you will meet again when it is the right time. And then we all follow Paul the Venetian out of the foyer and the hall as we see beautiful unicorns waiting in front of us. Walk up to the unicorn that looks at you. Some of them have different colored horns, indicating your seership, the level of your seership. They may be gold or amethyst, rose quartz, aquamarine or silver, white, purple, blue. Trust what you see for your unicorn as you climb aboard his back or her back. The unicorn taps his horn or her horn onto the ground 3 times, and off we fly and gallop, lifting above the earth, Venus, the ground, as we have a look around the forest of Venus at some of the landscapes, beautiful lakes with crystal waters, mountains, flowers all over the gardens, trees, different shapes of such beauty, colour everywhere, similar to Earth's forest but even more lush and colourful. And a piece of fruit is given to you as we come up to the forest, which looks similar between an apple or mango to us. A beautiful Venetian piece of fruit for you from the garden of Venus, which will enrich the cells in your body, restoring the love within you. The love body, containing love cells, as love is what lives on. And when people are ill on earth or receive a cancer or any illness, it's where there's been an absence of love cells. And we are unaware of this on earth, where they can be, for we don't have full ESP development yet on earth, and our diagnoses are still primitive. But today we are restoring every cell in your being as you drink the fruit juice and receive the divine elixir of healing. And then we climb back onto our unicorns and gallop back to our temple, running through the water this time. The the most beautiful aqua water. And then we see our golden temple shining, waiting for us. As we wave goodbye to the unicorns and see in your hand you have a crystal. As your crystal receives a blessing from the unicorn. As Venus is the pathway to the Pleiades, many people incarnated on this pathway of light, from Pleiades to Venus to Earth. As there are many interdimensional galactic highways of light around the whole solar system. The birds are aware of these flight paths and many of the unicorns. Your crystal has been blessed with the Venus energies to bring you love when you go back to Earth. Whenever you need some hope or love in your life or your heart or in your home or family, just touch the crystal. As we put it in our pockets or keep it in our hands and climb aboard the temple. Sitting again on our satin and silk embossed cushions, we see a beautiful rose quartz crystal ball in the center now. As we take this back with us as a gift for someone on Earth. That curtains close a little bit as they are see-through material, but just for protection of while we fly in our Merkaba ship, and we lift off gently from the Venus land, heading back towards Earth. We pass our moon again, and we see the other side of the moon, which remains in an absence of light, yet there are little lights showing some sort of civilization is on the other side of the moon. We bless it with a beam of light, sending pink light to it. As we go past and coming closer to Earth, we see the beautiful clouds coming through. We find Australia, Victoria, the Mornington Peninsula, and we gently land back near the ocean. The curtains open, and we now see that the rose quartz crystal ball lifts up and goes to someone here that they are to perhaps take home or place somewhere or give to someone. As the crystal in your hand is glowing, we now see a beautiful hologram of Earth in our center. And we can send some healing to any parts of the planet. That you feel, we can ask to send radiant light healing of the love ray of pink, coming from the angels behind us that are connected to the sun. This beautiful sun energy restores many souls, for souls are holograms of the sun, and many souls on the earth have diminished souls at the moment, They are tired, fatigued, or in doubt and despair, troubled and weary. So let's send lots of sunlight to souls around the earth. If you pick an area, a town, or a group of people you know, or a country, just in your mind send the light from the golden sun with a bit of pink in it. And see the souls light up on the earth. And now we can send a purple ray from Saint Germain and Lady Portia have come in with the cleansing violet ray. As there's pockets on the earth that are in a darker space, we can send this purple ray to the spots on the planet that are in troubled times. These are perhaps in our political areas that seem to have no way out or of resolution. We'll send clearing energy to the leaders of the planet, or any corruption we need it to be cleared through the violet ray. As Archangel Zadkiel and his twin flame holy amethyst assist with this. Angels can't do anything unless we ask. So we call them in to clear the last part of the heaviness of earth as she goes through this cycle of Kali Yuga in what's called the last days in our prophecies, end of Piscean age, where many souls are choosing to where they're going to go next. Earth has been a wonderful platform of experience for souls. Mother Earth has given them everything they need. Many don't realize and take things for granted. And many of these beautiful new children coming in from Andromeda, from Pleiades, Sirius, our neighbouring star systems, or even from our own ancestral lines are returning for the new age, the new earth, as the fifth dimensional gateways and grids have opened, bringing in an awareness of oneness and unity consciousness. As the love frequency has raised in colour and light, sound, we have evolved. And things that have not evolved or don't want to will either need to clean up or move to another abode. There's places for them in the galaxy, of course. For Earth is becoming the most beautiful jewel in the Father's crown, back to her true emerald and turquoise tones. Like a lovely chrysocolla crystal, she shines as the Garden of Eden returns all over the planet, with abundance of fruits and vegetables for all kingdoms, pristine lakes and oceans, fresh air, white clouds is our future, the promised land. For those that are aware of it, For if you are aware of these things, they exist for you. And we've had a beautiful Venusian healing and love restoration of cells, as now we see Mother Earth's grass beneath our feet and her crystal kingdom as we receive some healing from Mother Earth. Some of her new codes she's giving to us. We ask that all angels bless Mother Earth as she goes through these changes and restores herself. She's tired as well. We ask the suns to restore her so she makes new rain, beautiful rain. New land will emerge from her. Still we'll have the old land, continents, but there will be some new ones rising in the big oceans on the feminine part of the globe, which is the southern hemisphere, which has been suppressed and out of balance for many years. And when the feminine and the feminine people are suppressed, the planet suffers, for they hold the balance. As the masculine half of the globe, the northern hemisphere, has been overcrowded and overworked, is holding much materialism and becoming heavy. But the balance is coming soon as Nibiru passes, very soon. We are all ready for the shift. And we ask that we be ready and be safe. We ask for the love of Jesus, the Son of God, or the Christ consciousness, if you wish to call it that, to protect us. Which is the fifth dimension and above, which is where your guardian angel is from. She's the Christed you. As your guardian angel checks your wings now and sees that they are repaired and ready, beautiful and strong and clear, as she stretches them out, make sure nothing's missing, broken, and you're ready for flight. She checks that you are wearing your pendant with your signature and your crown. As we gently give thanks to our guardian angels and ask her to be with us at all times. As we return back to the higher consciousness, like we were in Lemuria, Mu, Utopia, and Atlantis, Golden Atlantis. We ask to be able to speak up freely, and that our throat chakras are healed as we speak our truth from the heart. The heart and mind need to be balanced, which brings wisdom through voice in the throat. If we don't have the right to speak, we remain blocked. things cannot go forward or work for the best. So we ask that all of our throat chakras are clear as we see a beautiful aquamarine placed here. And may an aquamarine go to all the people on the earth that wished for this also. Their higher selves know and will either allow it or not. But we see our throat chakras clear now, ready for singing. For singing is from the heart. And singing clears the whole voice area. Singing chords which are from your chakra system. We ask that anything at the back of the throat be cleared away, things we've held on to such as angry words or regretful words or words we wished we could have said. Clearing all that away and giving us the chance now to speak and be a voice for the planet. Forming groups of beautiful voices that benefit these new changes, bringing in new ideas, new ways that work in harmony with the beloved planet, nature. So we gently return now as the temple around us slowly fades. We thank the archangels of all the colours of the suns for bringing their light, which is knowledge. And we thank all the other angels for bringing love, which is the glue of eternity. Things that die off do not have enough love to fuel them. And most of all, bless your beautiful heart, your divine heart, as you see a pink or red heart inside you, perhaps gold, radiating, extending out to your loved ones. So they may also receive. As we give thanks now to our guardian angels, as they again bless our crystals, and we slowly return.